days to go. We're finally at our last set of fact sheets. Yeah, it's a Friday before game day, and we got some unexpected ones, I must admit. So first up, we've got this, the Alma's Super 7. This is going to be a weeder for you. It's going to require, now, I say require, 250 to 450 horsepower. That's quite a lot for a weeder, but... yeah, you're going to require that amount, well, at the top end anyway, because it's going to have a working width of 15.3 to 27.3 meter working width. That's going to be huge. Absolutely, 27, that's just ridiculous. That's just ridiculous as a base game thing. Well, I know we've had massive pieces of equipment in 22 from modders, but as a base game one, 27.3 meter at the top end. That is all right indeed. It's got a 7 mile an hour working speed and 46.5 grand to buy, but that is awesome. We then got a nice little combo. We got the Massey Ferguson MF9S and then the Samsung PG228 Genesis. So obviously the Massey Ferguson is going to be a tractor, and it's going to be under your large tractor category. It's going to have a 285 to 425 horsepower engine. It's got a 259 grand price tag, and it's got a top speed of 31 mile an hour. So if you are on the Massey Ferguson camp, if you're on their team, this is going to fit in nicely to your farm setup. And on the back of that, we've got the old Genesis, the slurry tanker, 300 horsepower requirement. It's going to do your digestate and your slurry, and it's got a boom on the back. So it doesn't say, well, actually no, it does say 27.8 meter working width. So that should mean that the boom is actually part of the whole thing, and it's not a separate thing altogether. So that's all right. 212.5 grand to buy, and it's going to run at 9 mile an hour working speed. Again, following on for that weed, I mean, 27 meter working width, well, nearly 28 meter. We got some big equipment today. And the big equipment keeps on rolling, because we got this, the Case IH Steiger 715 quad track and the J&M Extended Reach 1112. Oh, this is going to be ace as well. Obviously, the Steiger quad track, it's a fan favourite. Let's face it. I mean, there's plenty of people liking this. And you understand why? Because it's got a 778 horsepower engine. That is a big beast. Oh, a big beast indeed. Big price tag as well, 685 grand. It's going to run at 24 mile an hour top speed. But if you're pulling some massive equipment, if you've got a big harvester, if you've got a big plow, big cultivator, that sort of thing, you are going to need a big beefy engine, and this certainly has got it. 778 horsepower. And on the back of that, we've got an auger wagon, the old Extended Reach 1112, 300 horsepower requirements. You've got plenty left over from this little setup, no problem. 39,500 to 41,400 litre capacity. It's going to cost you 95 grand, and it's going to do your usual loose croppage. So that's alright indeed. And to be fair, I like the look of that. I mean, I don't normally go for auger wagons, but it's got tracks on. What's not to like with a trailer that's got tracks on? That's ace. And to finish it up, we've got this is something I like this. The International CV Series. It's going to be under trucks. Trucks or cars? I mean, it's saying trucks. We'll see when the game comes out. And this just looks awesome. It's like a big old American truck. Well, that's probably why it's under trucks. Anyway, like a pickup truck. That sort of thing. Big old Julies on the back. And it's got a £67,500 euros or dollars price tag. 350 horsepower engine. By the looks of it, it's got some sort of flatbed on the back, but that just looks ace. One of those big trucks that you just see, in particular, in America. I mean, obviously in the UK and around Europe, the roads aren't that big, so you are going to struggle a little bit just getting it past other bits of traffic. But obviously in America, they have bigger, wider roads, which is much more suitable for it. So that would be awesome, especially on the Riverbend Springs map. This is going to fit in nicely. And obviously all these are going to be coming out in the game, which is coming out in 4 days time on the 12th of November, and you can still pre-order the game. And if you're on PC and fancy picking yourself up a digital copy, there is a link down below. Click on that and it helps the channel out at no extra cost to yourself. And obviously it's coming out on PC, Mac, Xbox Series X and S and PS5. So if you're on old school on Xbox One like me or PS4, you are going to need a bit of an upgrade.